Democrat has got up and essentially accused us that if we don't want to do what they want to do in order to solve a problem, we're racist, or we're mean, or we're stupid, or we're bigoted, or we're incompetent. It's always the party of tolerance that is immediately ready to accuse us of the worst possible intentions if we disagree. It's the same old grift in a different day. And we're tired of it. Listen, I got to tell you, Mr. Speaker, my constituents look at a lot of the things that our Democrat colleagues want to do, and their response is, please stop helping. Because they don't know if their business or their child or their family or their community can survive yet another tax, regulation, rule, restriction, fee, government program, government spending. Because I'll guarantee this much, Mr. Speaker, when it comes to the Democrat side of the aisle, the solution is always the same: give politicians and bureaucracies more power at the expense of individual liberty, individual freedom, property rights, you name it. We sit here and we wonder why we have problems in systems which are increasingly under the control of politicians and bureaucrats. I don't know about you, Mr. Speaker, but I don't look at many of the challenges that I face in my life and think to myself, you know what would make this better? Giving politicians more money and power. And yet that seems to be the exclusive approach coming from our friends on the other side of the aisle. And if you don't accept that, if you don't accept a solution that gives them more power, you must be a bad person. Mr. Speaker, I don't care what they call me anymore. I just don't. Every time you take a dollar, every time you make a rule, every time you make a restriction, you are ultimately limiting the choices that people are able to make in their own lives. The more you plan from a centralized perspective, the more planning opportunities you take away from people that, generally speaking, know far more about what they need for their individual lives and decisions than any of us do. And so I understand that you may want to get up here and lecture us all on how altruistic you are, but you know what? It's really easy to be generous with everybody else's money. So let's just face it. I think we both want solutions. Ours are generally going to favor putting more decision-making power into the hands of individuals. Because we don't believe that as politicians, somehow when we got elected, we were automatically imbued with all of the intelligence and wisdom necessary to be able to micromanage the individual lives and decisions of over 8 million Virginians. And that doesn't make us mean, Mr. Speaker. It used to mean what a free country was. Because if the only thing freedom means is that you get to elect politicians to micromanage your life, well, then we're not living in a free country. I will do my best to not question the intentions of my colleagues on the other side of the aisle. I think you're wrong a lot, and I know you think I'm wrong a lot. The difference is that when I think you're wrong, I don't typically chalk it up to you being stupid, evil, mean, or racist. Maybe you could try the same thing. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.